Hi everyone, it's Jodi and I'm excited to come on and share a few things with you. I am sitting by the bay over here. I wish I could turn this around and show you. It is so beautiful here, and one of the places that I really feel connected is by the water. So where do you feel most connected? And do you really go to that place or do that thing that makes you feel super connected, like time just you don't even have any essence of how long you've been there because of the fact that it just feels so good to be wherever you are doing whatever you're doing. Whatever that is, do more of it. I just wanted to share a couple of things, and connection is at the core of every single thing we do. So don't forget that. Whether it is the job you have, the car you drive, the clothes you wear, the hairstyle you have, every single thing that we do is because of the way we feel and how we feel connected to it. Sometimes we feel disconnected. Something happens, right? We no longer like the car we drive. We no longer feel like we have a voice at the table of where we work. Maybe right table and it's the right place, but you don't feel like your voice is being heard. Maybe wrong table, totally wrong table. Maybe you want to build your own table. And that is where I want to help through the services that I supply through Today is the Day. So most people just know that Today is the Day Changemakers is a podcast, which it truly is, and I am so grateful. 73 countries have downloaded the podcast. We have, I think it's 895 cities around the globe who have downloaded the podcast. So I'm super happy about that. And that's true connection, right? To have that many people and those cities download the podcast because they felt connected to the voices, not necessarily mine, but the guest's voice. Well, what I'm trying to do and not trying to do, what I do all the time with all of my clients that I do have as a certified professional coach, but so much more, is I truly am all about helping people connect better to what feels very disconnected. And so if you need your team to be more cohesive, if you yourself are an entrepreneur and you're just trying to figure out the landscape, you've built a new table and hooray, congratulations. You totally need a big, huge round of applause, because anyone who goes out on their own and takes a chance is someone that has just extreme courage. And I am a huge advocate for them to be successful. I want you entrepreneurs to be 100% successful because you're starting something from nothing. There's no best practices. There's no history. There's nothing. It's a clean slate. But every day sometimes can feel a little lonely. And every time you get up there and speak, especially if you've worked for a larger organization prior to becoming an entrepreneur, it may not be as easy to get your elevator speech correct, or for you to feel like your social media is working, or for you to find the clients that you want to find. And sometimes our mindset has a little bit of imposter syndrome. And I know that the most forward-facing people, no matter what level within an organization, feel that way. I have interviewed so many change makers from around the globe that when we talk about imposter syndrome, I sit there stunned that they're still dealing with it. And I have to tell you so many times, I still deal with it, even as a coach consultant. So that is very normal. We are humans and we do not like to be judged. Of course not. But people will do that anyway. And on top of it, we may not always succeed at everything we do. And as Brene Brown says, sometimes we fall, but we do not fail. When we fall, and when babies fall, they get back up. We dust off the knees, we put on the Band-Aids, and we keep going. For those development teams, let me tell you, I was an executive director for a national nonprofit. I was vice president of development for a national nonprofit. I was the CEO of a business organization in New Jersey. And I started as a co-founder and CEO currently of a nonprofit called the Applaud Our Kids Foundation. With that being said, I love helping nonprofits grow. But in order to do that, we cannot always stay so focused only on the financial goals. Because as we build relationships and as we lead with mission, the money will follow. And that has always been my mantra. And I love to work with nonprofit teams, development teams, on how to better connect to their potential donors, their individual donors, their sponsors, their corporate sponsors, and help them work better as they're pushing out those grants finding connections within those organizations to help them really be able to understand how to put that grant forward. There is so much I love to do with nonprofit teams and also any teams, because connection, no matter what, is universal. We all connect. And to better connect to yourself, your family, your organization, which is your mission of your organization, your clients and customers, that is something that I know how to do because of my experience in working with many different organizations. Believe it or not, way back when, it's unreal for me to even say, I worked for a demolition contractor, a national demolition contractor. I had to learn a whole new language. This was many years ago. And somehow from there, I moved on to work in the nonprofit industry and work my way up the ladder. I really, really hope that you'll reach out. Feel free to go to todayisthedayliveit.com. People say, wow, that's a really long website. And it really is. And there's a reason for that. First of all, I couldn't get todayistheday.com, which I would have loved to. But today is the day, live it is an action. Today is the only day we're given. And we need to live every moment of it, because today will be the past of tomorrow. So with that being said, the more we can connect to the things we love and enjoy and really stay focused, deal with our imposter syndrome, either find a seat at the table where our voice is heard or build our own table, those are the things I want to help you with. You can also email me at Jodi, Jodi, at todayisthedayliveit.com. And I hope you will also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can also stream Today is the Day Changemakers. Again, that's our YouTube channel, and our streaming is Today is the Day Changemakers. Have a great day, everyone.